Hey guys, this is Random Stuff Alex Hughes. I believe today's day 22 of trying to tie up some loose ends. And let's see, yeah, today was pretty nice. I got to go out to the beach today. I went down to La Jolla, and it was actually a really great day to be out there because of the sunshine, a little bit of marine layer coming in. But a lot of people out, and it was great to see all these people. I think that's very important, when you're going out. Just that kind of social element of just being around people, I think is super important. And I got a good shot. I didn't take too many photos. I think I just was focusing mainly on just being outside and kind of enjoying the exercise and kind of looking around a new area. I've been to La Jolla before. I actually went to Sunny Jim's Cave. It's really cool to be able to, the price wasn't too bad. I, walked down into the cave, and it's a little bit scary, I would say, walking down Sunny Jim's Cave. But I've taken the pictures and been in the area where there's all the sea lions too, and all the tourists trying to get selfies. And I've also checked out the tide pool area. I've checked out La Jolla Shores before too, with all the flies and the seaweed. You basically, if you disturb the seaweed, all those little flies and gnats or whatever they are, swarm around. It's pretty gross. But yeah, today was a great day to go out to the beach. It's one of the last days of summer, so I had a list of beaches to go to. I believe it was on Instagram. I think what happened was, I was getting interested into the California lifestyle, the beach, and I was like, there's some beaches I actually never been to before, parts of the beach. So that's why I kind of created a list of summer goals, like, I'll go to all these beaches I've never been to before. And I basically went to most of them. I started off in Oceanside, of course. The Oceanside has been a beach I've always been to before. Ever since I was younger, that's always been a kind of a focus. Oceanside, Carlsbad, mainly. So I did walk along Oceanside a lot early this summer. And so, yeah, I walked along that. And, the pier, of course, is a classic, by the harbor, close to Camp Pendleton. I walked all along that extensively, because I was like I'll be honest, I think that was like one of the only beaches that were even open. But yeah, I walked along there. I was in Carlsbad too. Started off kind of at the border. I remember walking where those like weird looking European houses are, and then crossing the border to the Carlsbad like State Beach. And then I would remember I was walking along the concrete kind of like bike trail they had, and that goes all the way to kind of like this. There's this area where there's all these rocks and the squirrels, and then the other side of that becomes like the volleyball courts they have. Then it becomes basically inaccessible area. I remember trying to cross that area, but it was mainly just rocks and, the private houses. They have the walk paths. And so I ended up walking there. That's where Poinsettia is, and the campgrounds. I think that's South Carlsbad. But yeah, I remember, that area is kind of inaccessible. I mean, there's a little portion there, but I remember walking down and getting to, it's like where the border, I think it's South Carlsbad State Beach. And there's the border with Leucadia, and you have Grandview. And then I remember I walked along Grandview. That's where all the, like cool looking shells are, little baby ones. And then walked all the way up to Encinitas and Moonlight. That's kind of a nice area. And then walking down Encinitas, where the cliffs are. And there's basically, once you get down to Encinitas, there's a lot of you got to be careful because there's not a lot of space between you and the cliffs, so there's always a possibility for erosion, but also just the high tide comes in. So I remember, I think I walked along Encinitas, um, down to Cardiff. Yeah, Cardiff, and then there's that kind of corner, and then Cardiff State Beach, down to Solana Beach, Fletcher Cove. I spent time over at Fletcher Cove, and Solana Beach, and then Del Mar. Yeah, I definitely spent time in Del Mar. I remember that. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, just trying to go back and be like, because that's what I was doing today, was like I was looking at the beaches I went to or still need to go to, and I was just wondering if I walked all along the coast and into the areas that I could. I did check out Del Mar, Torrey Pines. I didn't go to one of the beaches in between Torrey Pines and La Jolla. I definitely don't want to see at that beach, a little bit too much for show. And I did go to La Jolla Shores. I did check out today I checked out the Cove, and passed by the tide pools, kind of like the tourist area where people are walking along. And then the Bird Rock area, I checked out. And then I went to Pacific Beach, walked along kind of the walk area they have where the bike path, and then all the cool looking shops on in Pacific Beach, Mission Beach, where they have the park, Belmont Park, and then I walked down Mission Beach as far as I could, because you get to the point where you can see like Ocean Beach across from Mission Beach, but you can't really pass it. But I did walk along Ocean Beach, and there's kind of like a nice green park area in Ocean Beach. I walked on the pier, and then I think I walked as far as I could possibly, and then I got down to Imperial Beach, went on the Imperial Beach pier, which has, I think, the tin fish at the end, and then I walked as far as I could, but I didn't get as far as the border, so I still have to check that out. Coronado, I checked the State Beach out. I don't think I walked past the Hotel Del Coronado, and I didn't go to like this Gator Beach. I didn't check out Gator Beach. I didn't check out the Navy Beach, but I couldn't get on there. And then Shelter Island, I don't remember checking out. But I did check out the waterfront and kind of the Seaport Village area. I checked out the waterfront park there. Overall, yeah, it's crazy. This entire summer and a little bit of late spring, and I was basically going down to just going out, checking out the beaches, just enjoying the coast. I'm definitely grateful to live here because of the coast, but I definitely wanted to check it out, just to kind of fill in the spaces, but just to kind of, it's a great place to enjoy. You're walking along, getting exercise, and sometimes you listen to music, which I was doing early on, but then I started listening to the YouTube videos, the motivational videos. But today was a great day because of that. Like I said, the morning routine's pretty much the same, hasn't really changed very much. As for loose ends, I was working on Google Drive, and I transferred a lot to the external hard drive. So the Google Drive, I can fill up space or keep space clean on there. I checked out my personal Instagram page, and then I was working on A Taste of North Santa Fe. The follower count is over 360, and I've been responding to comments, as well as following more pages. So I'm definitely seeing results from that. People reaching out to my page saying thank you for sharing my content. So yeah, I'm excited to see where that goes. But overall, I thought today was a great day. I was able to stay focused for the most part. But it's all about brain training and just keeping in the present moment, because that's all that matters. There's no past and there's no future. So if I just focus on the present moment, and then that's the greatest thing. I can actually enjoy the here and now. And so I just got to keep kind of doing that affirmation, and eventually I'll start really believing it. I do believe it now, but I just got to keep saying it over and over again. But I'll see you guys later. See you guys tomorrow.